Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whenever you're watching this, we are back. What are we reviewing today, Jacqueline?
We have more of the information that the developer has released. So today we'll be sharing the site plan, facilities, the layouts, and then also touch more on its pricing because we got some indicator, although not official yet. Yeah.
By the way, for those who missed the part 1 of our review, this is Jacqueline and this is Paul. And check out the video link for those who have not watched the part 1. So Jacqueline, are we ready to impress our audience watching today?
Yes, let's go.
Let's go.
Penrith is in District 3, Margaret Drive area, 99 years. This is a vacant possession. However, usually TOP is slightly earlier.
Probably 4 years from now, developer can collect more money faster. Only how many units? Oh, 462.
462 units. Out of all the projects, right, we actually have the tennis court and a very big pool. Although not lap pool, later we'll see. But the length of it is also about 50 meters.
50 meters pool, and you still can play tennis. That's most important. All our tennis lovers. So all have to come to us to play tennis. If Commonwealth Towers tennis court is out of order.
And Sterling residences.
Sterling, okay, of course.
So then moving on would be the car park lots. It's actually 377. They just updated today. And it's very generous because it's more than 80% despite being walking distance to the MRT.
EV lot.
EV.
Confirm?
There's part of it EV but they will, over the years, I guess they'll probably create more change from the traditional to the EV lots.
That's the good thing about new developments. When there's more demand, they will improve on it. There would be ample parking lots for you. Although eventually you may not want to drive anymore because it's so close to the MRT.
Or leave the car at home and take the MRT.
Or I can rent out my car park lot to you. Whoever want to rent car park space also. Okay, so let's see more about the development, shall we?
Okay, so this would be the this will be the site plan that we have been looking forward to. There's only 6 stacks per block and there's 3 lifts serving 6 stacks.
Very beautiful 2 towers in between by the Jacqueline's favorite wavy pool.
Wavy pool, correct. So it makes it look more resort style compared to lap pool looks a bit more serious.
And very serious. If you do like a lap pool swimming, you have to swim to and fro. Very, very hard, right? I think what makes this unique and what makes Jacqueline want to stay here is because of the design itself. How do you like it once you see this, the first moment you saw this design?
I like that there's a very huge landscape, so it doesn't feel very cluttered. Some of the developments, they're really like block to block facing your neighbor. But then I think we also mentioned earlier, right, the distance apart is about 60 meters. Yeah, so overall...
60,
Yeah.
Wow, that's quite the distance.
Because the pool here is about 50 already.
Wow, nice.
Yeah. The whole space here feels very family-like. And later on, we'll look at the perspective. They actually have a theme. It's called the English Garden theme.
English Garden theme, something that I'm very familiar with, English Garden. Let's go deeper into the artist's impression shortly.
Yeah. So what to highlight is that actually they have everything that a very good development should have, like barbecue pit, gym. They even have steam room and they also have a roof terrace so that you can barbecue up there and wood view also.
You mean both of the towers, you can go up all the way to the top and enjoy the view.
Right. So for both of them at level 40, you actually have your barbecue pit, yoga lawn, and then you can go up and stargaze and watch sunset also.
Wow, even if I own a small unit here, I can still enjoy the facilities as everyone else.
Yeah, and if you don't buy the high unit, you still can go up there and enjoy the view.
So usually top floor terraces and facilities are very breathtaking and also the breeze is simply unblocked. So to enjoy ourselves, then no need to use hairdryer. Go upstairs and blow our hair dry.
Actually don't need because you see the development, right? It's so spacious. I think the airflow should be quite good I feel the brightness and the airflow should be quite good.
Wow, she talked like she's already staying there I think it's very good that so I'm looking at the tennis court also. Wow, the landscape actually quite evenly distributed for 462 units.
Okay, so very easy to remember. We only have 2, 3, 4 bathers. There's only 2 bedroom, 1 bath, 2 bedroom, 2 bath, and then there's 4 types of 3 bedroom layouts, and then 2 layouts for the 4 bedder. One is a compact, and then one is a premium 4 bedder.
Yeah, quite straightforward. Will we be reviewing all the layouts to see which one is your choice layout later?
We will touch all of it, but probably highlight those that we think are star-wise, like good layouts.
So she's going to tell you which one she want to stay. So you'll pay attention. Which one she's going to buy maybe is the one with the most people buying one. Then you don't buy the one. Okay, but let's see. We'll touch
depend
all.
on ballot also.
Of course, but we are lucky people. Whoever the ballot ticket is in our hand, sure lucky one, right?
Okay, manifest.
Manifest, yes, correct.
Okay, so this is the view.
This is the landed view, correct, very beautiful. This is on, I think it's on this tower block 70.
So the view over here.
Wow, amazing. That means I can access here, just enjoy the view here.
This would be the view if you are the level 40 when you host your friends and
Wow.
have a barbecue up there.
Let me see the facilities here at the level 70, if you don't mind. This is the one. Is it the one? Oh no, 70 here.
Both are just this one, but the block.
And they have the sunset terrace, scented garden. Then they have the alfresco dining with the barbecue there. And then I can eat here every day.
Bring your food tapao upstairs.
And they have of course they have a toilet there as well. I think it's very easy for us to host our guests. But if we can just enjoy the view, this is something very impressive. In the way we look at it, when we want to enjoy a day, quiet, clear our mind, have food, Jack will cook for us, right? Over there, then we dine and we wine. Wow, this is a very perfect spot to unwind our day and the evening. Oh.
Yeah.
Actually, I would say right now in this market, do you realize a lot of buyers actually go for higher floor units first?
Yeah.
So if you can go higher and if the price is right for the per floor jump is not too significant, who would mind to, because for higher floor units, it really depends. There are some units, let's say on a higher floor, but their units are designed in a way that's facing each other. So the higher floor you get, you just see your higher neighbor. So what's the point? But in this case, for the northern side of Penrith, if you can, and our ballot number is lucky, go for the higher floor units. Go for the unblocked ones as high as you can. Because this view, can I say it's guaranteed view? Will they build tall towering on top of the GCB plot?
Unlikely, there's other plots to clear, and normally for forested area, government try not to touch first.
Yeah, so it's a free unblocked greenery.
Very rare in Singapore.
I'm standing on top of the landed GCB house. I imagine myself, let's say I bring my children down for a walk over here. Yeah, it's a very nice stroll. It's like walking along nature, because nature, you don't walk like that. You don't walk rectangular. You enjoy the curvature, the tour of this whole place, and with so much greenery that engulfs. Actually, the view from the house itself already is something that I don't mind to sit at the balcony and just enjoy my dinner. Would you agree?
Yeah, so actually we have 3 good facing. The one that faces the north unblocked view, and then the 2 sides that facing
the resort view. This is the English
garden.
I know a lot about English garden. Maybe she can explain.
You explain.
I don't know anything about English garden. Maybe you explain.
This pavilion, no.
This one can ROM one, right? This one is like ROM, like here.
Can over here one.
So for those gentlemen who are out there single, so she's waiting for this to TOP so that she can use it, first owner. Yeah, so anyway, still waiting for people to propose, okay? I'm sure the queue will be here, all the English, this tentage all the way will queue all the way to the back. Then they will walk along this flower trail, which is very beautiful, right? This flower trail. You like, right?
Hopefully the rose also look like that, or whatever flower.
Yeah, it'll be nicer, of course.
Wow, really they will plant the rose.
One by one. Cannot plug, 路边的野花你就不要乱乱. Okay, so let's go serious. Let's talk about the layout. The starting from layout will be this ideal 2-bed, 1-bath. So Jack, can you share with us which are the facing and how this layout is like?
So for the 2-bed, 1-bath, you have the internal facing, and then we also have the very good view, the one that faces the landed. Yeah. So what I really like about this layout, right, is that this is conventional, so this is not a dumbbell layout. But the good thing is that if it's a dumbbell layout, normally you will see the floor plan, right? The toilet door usually will be over here and it faces the dining. So it's a bit awkward. So
the view will be, 2 of the rooms will be facing either the pool view or the landed view. Wow. Stack 4, is stack 4 and stack 10.
If you want 2 bathroom, then you need to get the 2-bed, 2-bath ready lah.
Oh, that is the show unit, right? This one?
Yeah.
The kitchen that I can cook without people coming and kacau me. Otherwise, I'll be cooking outside. Then it's going to be rather messy. But I went to the show flat itself. I see that, this is a very practical unit. Why? The kitchen that is enclosable, you can do a sliding door, cut across. And their dining space actually quite spacious, no? On the other end, because it protrudes in. If you notice this part here, the walkway, it protrudes in to give you more dining spaces on the left side here. Can you help to circle here, this part here?
But here?
Yeah. It's because I've seen some of the layouts, theirs is straight, then they have a dining table here, then the kitchen is here. Yeah. But for this development, they actually cut in to, actually I can put a 6-seater. Possible.
It's quite wide, 2.8 meter.
Wow. So this one, you must come and visit the show flat with us to see this unit for yourself.
Actually, right, you like this layout. I actually prefer this one. I actually prefer the open concept.
Because so provided that she don't mind everybody, the guests can come in and use her own toilet lah.
No, it's because our FOMO, because I cannot see what's happening in the living room.
Nice. No, this is everybody have a very different perspective to how you want to enjoy the layout. Personally, for me, of course, if I have 2 bathrooms, that would be very ideal for me. So, interesting. But how's the facing here also? Hey, not bad also. One of the units, stack number 1. That's why there's a reason why they call number 1. Facing the resort pool inside. Stack number 7 will be facing
Park connector side.
Park connector side, yeah. So if you go higher floor, got a bit of HDB view lah. Oh, not bad this one. I like this layout more, but never mind. She like the other one. Let her take the other one. Okay, come, let's see the bigger units. Wow, this one is what? 3 bed.
3 bed. So this one is a very, very compact size. So the quantum is going to be very, very attractive. So I think this is one of the units a lot of people will be looking at for those who are a bit budget constrained but need the 3-bedder.
I personally prefer stack number 6 lah. If let's say even I can go on the mid or higher floor, it still faces the resort pool on the inside. And the distance block to block, 60 meter, right, you mentioned? Wow, still very far away. And let's study the layout here.
So I think the good thing about Penrith, right, is that their common rooms, they can fit a queen size bed. So the difference between Penrith and say maybe Queen's Peak and Margaret View is that some of their common rooms, right, they can only fit a single bed. So it's like a bit small. So I think that is one of the concerns also for those units when the resale buyers come down to see, they don't really prefer a smaller bedroom.
This one quite nice and the kitchen is properly enclosed. But what is this This X
This is a void space.
Is it included inside our floor plate? No, right? This one is perfectly harmonized development.
So this is very harmonized. There's no wasted space. So the aircon ledge, right? This one you're not paying money for it compared to the earlier 4 projects in this area.
You pay what you walk.
Yes.
That's what we call. Wow, very good.
So so over here also the kitchen and the rooms, bathroom, they all have windows.
Good. So no worries. Enjoy your toilet. Enjoy the window. So actually, I need a bigger one. Wow, okay. Looks like the dining. Oh, the dining, you see, they cut in the protruding and it flushes very nicely with the kitchen. And this one perfectly can fit a 6-seater dining. Nicely flushed together with your kitchen.
Yeah, and then this one I like enclosed, right, but got glass so you can see what's happening in the living room.
Yeah, for her, because when she's doing her preparation in the kitchen, she wants to have the open view to go and look outside, to be connected with the living spaces.
Yeah, especially for families, right, you want to see your kids, make sure that they are doing work outside or like behaving well. It's also very important. Compared to the previous ones, they have a WC, a proper yard space with a window that you can hang your clothes, and then a store, it can be for your helper or... I cannot punish, go there. But this also can be flexi if you can knock off this wall.
Oh, then become study Then I open, become another study. So this is a 3+ study concept
Yeah.
I still want bigger.
Biggest of the 3-bedroom, which is also our show unit.
Show unit. So tell me more about this unit.
We have a very big kitchen with glass also. Then we have yard space, WC, and a store that is also flexible, so you can knock off that wall. So I think what some people like is a very, very big living area.
That one is very impressive.
So the width is 3.6 meter. That's quite huge lah.
Very
and also very, very long.
For this part here, when I was visiting the show flat, I almost forgot I was staying in the condo, because it's like, wow, it feels like the width over here, 4.5 meters and 3.6, it feels like a terrace 2 kind of experience. For those who don't know what is a terrace 2, terrace 2 are those landed houses that they're sitting on a landscape of about 900 to about 1,002. So it feels like, hey, actually the living area is quite big and it doesn't make me feel like living in the condo. You have to see the show flat for yourself. This 3-bedroom that makes it different from the rest of the A, B, and C. D, this one D, right? This is the part where your living experience, I can proudly say, if you want to accommodate 10 guests, like all her boyfriend, right? 10, all interview here, all can comfortably fit in. This is the part that I really very impressed by this type D layout, 1066 square feet. If you like this layout, there's only one stack, 09, 0209 to 3909, that's all, only one. So if you like it, grab it. And I'm very confident that you will be impressed by the living space. But sorry, Jack, still not big enough. Still not big enough.
Okay, we will explore your favorite unit type.
Any more bigger one?
Yeah.
Wow, this one
4-bedroom compact.
4-bedroom compact. Go for the higher floor. This is my view. Possibly all the way out, because this one is facing the northern side. Stack 5. Wow, can you show me more about this layout?
So this layout is actually very similar to the previous one lah. Just that you got extra one more bedroom over here and slightly bigger kitchen.
Wow. It's nice. If I get this unit with the high floor view of the landed and another extra room which I can serve as my study, I no need to headache. You know why not? Because the storeroom here which is the flexi room, I won't say flexi room, that one is purposely for the helper. So I don't need to think, if I have a helper, I cannot put storage. If I use storage, I cannot have study. Because I have a 4-bedroom here that can become my study room over here. And my 2 kids very happy, okay? Don't need to fight. One facing inside, one facing outside. Everybody want to see the landed. Let my girl see the landed, let my boy see the landed. Together, we all go and see landed view here. This is one of my favorite stack. 4-bedder, this is type what?
4A.
4A. Size 1173. Harmonized. Look at the efficient use of space. Okay, but I want to share you one thing. Still not big enough.
Don't worry, final one. So
还有更大的。
then 你要去另外一个了。
I cannot buy 2 units. I cannot buy 2 units. Show me the biggest one in Penrith. Show me.
Okay, so this is the biggest unit in Penrith, which is also our show unit, so you all can take a look.
Wow. I immediately like it. Some more is the landed view, number 1. And look at the landscape design of the living and dining space.
5.5 meter.
这个是 almost equivalent to a landed frontage already. Yeah. I hope this one is cheap lah. But we don't know. Maybe developer happy, release good per square foot, which we will talk about it later on, right? So let me see a little bit more. Actually, nothing to complain. This unit, this is nice. This is the nicest. And I happen to see this at the show flat, right? This is a show unit, right? Now come and see lah. You see this floor plan? You put a whole picture to this and you can imagine how many kids you can have. 1 kid, 2 kid. Okay lah, Singapore don't have too many kids. Okay, 2 kid, 3 kid enough. You got more, then maybe you need a 5-bedder, which we don't have lah. 4-bedder, this is the maximum run, right?
Yeah.
So Jac, I think ultimately when we are going for the show flat and getting the good balloting number, also the critical point, the few days before the actual balloting, pricing is everything. And we do have a 3-tier protection and a balloting strategy to help you make sure you stay focused on your focus choice unit before you go for the balloting blindly. I think that's important to be prepared, not just go into the Saturday balloting and say, oh, this unit I want, why is the price list? And you do not have the kind of stability, calmness, preparation. But before we go further, Jac has painfully prepared over the past 3 weeks, not 3 weeks, past few nights. Share with us why this project and what is the kind of price range we can be expecting to be competitive. Jac, you want to share with us more on this?
Okay, so from what we hear from the developer, they are trying to pack Penrith to Ori because quite similar.
Ori, huh?
So
Okay.
Ori, I think the average one is about 2007. So they are also mature estate. They also have a lot of things within 1 km.
But I like Queenstown
nearby.
better.
Then that's your preference lah. But then there'll be Toa Payoh fans also, I guess.
Oh, but
out
Toa
there.
Payoh anyways almost sold out already anyway.
Yes,
So.
correct. So although we try to pack to Ori, right, but we also know that Penrith land price is cheaper. So we are also all praying for the surprise, whether developer are generous enough to give us a lower price. So what I did, right, price matrix starting from 2.5 to 2.9. Okay, this is just estimated. And then of course, all the different sizes that we have. So these would be how the prices will look like. Okay, but I think what is more important to highlight is that at 2,700 PSF, if we were to pre-harmonize it, so harmonization, right, is about 5 to 7% saving of space. So I took an average of about 6%, and then I pre-harmonize it, we're getting about 2.5 PSF. And when I look at 2.5, now I'm going to compare with the projects in Queenstown. So I've picked out these 4 developments over here. Okay, they are lesser than 10 years, so I think it's more relevant. So what I did is that I pull out their TOP here, so we know the age gap. Okay, and then I break it down into the different unit types. Okay, so first one is that we have their average PSF per unit type. Okay, and then over here, this for sale is the total number of units that you can find in Property Guru. So, some of them, some of you all might be afraid, right? Like, wow, I see 60 plus units on Property Guru. Is it like 大减价 or what?
Yeah,
right?
what's happening, right?
Yeah, but actually most importantly, right, is to still see the amount that is transacted. Yeah, because the past 1 year of transaction will tell us whether are there people actually absorbing this unit, is there demand for this area or not, right? So we'll look at it unit type by unit type. So we'll start off with the 2-bedder. Okay, so 2-bedroom, the youngest one will be Sterling, about 3,600 plus PSF. Okay, so when we go on Property Guru, it might look very scary, 60 plus units for sale.
Yeah.
But if we look at the transacted, right, it's actually more than the units as for sale. And this is like selling more than 1 unit per week.
Strong demand, no?
Yeah, means like every week there is 1 2-bedder that is selling. Yeah, so judging by the amount of demand that we have, right, overall over here, right, they are all more than the units that are for sale. So I know a lot of people are very worried out there now because a lot of people flip 2 bedrooms, right? So then I will also feel
No,
very
4 years
worried.
lah. Now must keep 4 years lah. How to flip?
Yeah, 4 years flip lah. So then I'll feel very worried, is a 2-bedroom going to be like the new one bedder?
They got so much demand already. It's very
but
safe already.
seeing this, right, I feel more assured lah.
Some of ours is newer leh. This one Sterling by the time is how old already by the time the TOP.
Correct. 7 years gap. Yeah. Then when we move on to the 3-bedroom, right? So this is the average PSF that we're seeing. Then strangely, that I realized that the bigger the unit right nowadays, the PSF is, usually smaller unit PSF higher, right? But then you see for this one, for Sterling, the 4-bedder PSF is actually higher.
Bigger units higher per square foot. This is the normal norm right now.
Yeah.
And if we look at the
3-bedder overall also
these
higher.
are all the resale per square foot, right? And if we are launching at pre-harmonized price 2007, which is equivalent to 2005, give it 2006, our gap is actually very close, right? If they launch at this price.
Yeah.
Or maybe lower.
Yeah.
Maybe everybody pray they lower. Want to clear good stock first, and you got a good balloting number. Who knows?
So then when I look at the 3-bedder, right, it also look very healthy. The transaction is definitely slightly lesser than our 2-bedder, but the number of units that's for sale is also not a lot. So overall, there's still higher number of transacted compared to the units that's for sale. Yeah, so don't need to be worried that you can't offload your unit. Yeah, the demand there is strong.
What about the 4-bedder? 4-bedder seems to be lesser, huh?
Overall, the number of units in the entire Queenstown, right, 4-bedder is not a lot. Usually just 1 stack or 2 stack. Yeah, so the supply is very, very little. So that's why we see, right, the transacted is very low, but the units that are for sale is also very low. But I did highlight this 2-bedder here. So the reason, right, is because this Queen's Peak, right, they have 2 units for sale, but they never transact anything in a year. Quite scary, right?
Why?
Yeah, so I went to look at it, right, it's because Queen's Peak 4-bedder, 2 of their bedroom 3 and bedroom 4 can only fit a single bed. It's very, very small.
Layout is also very important, not just looking at the 2, 3, 4-bedder demand and supply, because ultimately layout, development, and a lot of other attributes also contribute to why buyers buying and why buyers are not buying.
Yeah, correct. So Margaretville and Queen's Peak actually have the same issue with the layout. Yeah, but if
Sorry
you look
about that. Sorry, but just now we see our layout. That one, my favorite one is the bigger 3 and the 4-bedder layout. Perfect.
And if we look at Commonwealth Tower and Sterling, right, there's units that's transacted, but then you always refresh, right? Property Group, nothing.
Nobody wants to sell. Everybody wants to keep.
So I think overall we can also conclude that 4-bedder, a lot of people buy for their own stay.
So buy and keep. Okay, then again, when there's genuine demand that's coming up, the moment the supply is limited, when there's strong demand, there's limited supply, you know what will happen to your property price.
Yeah. So I also calculate the total number of 4-bedders.
You do a lot of homework for this.
The total number of 4-bedders, right, in each project. So not a lot lah.
Not a lot lah.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, this is a very insightful information for those at a glance. In just a couple of minutes, you can immediately understand how the neighboring projects and in the neighboring years, how this project TOP and the supply demand over here.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Please, you want a screenshot, please. Courtesy of Jac. Okay, this one, don't go and take and anyhow sell people. This is a lot of hard work we do for this.
Also this one that I highlighted, like 18.
What about?
Wow. 18 for sale, only transacted 8. So for Margaretville, right, they're actually not very near the MRT. I think not even walking distance. Yeah, so it's very far. So I believe for smaller bedroom, like 2-bedder, most of them are singles or maybe dings. Yeah, they probably do not have a car, do not drive. Yeah, and then yet it's not near the MRT. So I think the 2-bedders, right, in an area that's not near or not accessible, usually least preferred lah.
I like this comment that you make. A 7 years gap of approximate about 100 per square foot difference. And the entire general area here only generalize one thing. Low supply, high demand.
Yes.
We have discussed some of the choice units here, but we'll quickly go through this with you. In the event that you are looking at this kind of star buys unit, which I personally, and me and Jac, we discussed. Of course, she has her own choice unit. She pray for lucky number. I'm just looking at a conservative number of 2009. Of course, maybe 26, we don't know. On the lower floor units, probably developer feeling lucky, they can release within this price range. And these are the key star units that you just want to quickly capture in your mind. The quantum of the compact 2-bedder between 1.6 maybe to 1.7. The 2-bed, 2-bath 1.7 to 1.9, below 2 million. And to enter a 3-bedroom here between 2 to 2.2. And a 4-bedroom ideally around 3.3 to 3.7 range. What if, because as we speak right now, there is another launch that's coming up at Holland. What if in this market developers choose to price their unit more sensitively? What if the prices If, we are saying if,
Why?
If, and a good ballot number. Okay, but first thing first, come and see the show flat. Okay, when you register with us, Jac and I, we will send you the full price matrix. Okay, very easy. Let us know which unit you like, which per square foot. We know that it's likely going to launch based on which tag. Key in, all the prices automatically tabulate for you. So happy to see you at the show flat. Wow, but I must give credit to Jac because just now that slide, I saw it. I really get to understand so much more about the surrounding and the development. But first thing first, I'm still lingering in the experience of yesterday, the Penrith experience. Go and see the show model, the two towers, because the color was like a very iconic copper shimmering tone. Yeah, it's something that will last over time. And when I see the especially the 4-bedroom show flat, I see the landscape layout, even the 3-bedroom one, really impressed me. And I was expecting another development, small layout. No, this one is very different. What should you do next?
Reach out to us, okay? The preview is going to start on the 3rd of October, not 4th lah. But 3rd is a Friday. Nowadays, people are very free. Weekday also can come and see.
Friday lah, take off, take MC, take off, come down. Or lunchtime, come over.
Then bump into your colleague, how? Every time so crowded.
Then every time see colleague, then hey, you're buying because everybody wants to see first so that you can have more time to prepare if this project is really suitable for you. Don't think too much. Register with any of your agents, of course. The price matrix, you get it from her or from me. We will see you personally at the show flat. Okay, on the 3rd. Third onwards lah. Last day is about 2 weeks later lah. But maybe they will cut off earlier, we don't know. So come see early, okay? Okay, with that, we end our preview. Hope you like it. If you missed part 1, go back and click the part 1 where we can give you an entire overview of the whole Queenstown estate itself and also the price comparison of why this developer is credible, along with our 3-tier protection rating. I will see you at the show flat.
Or at Zoom before the show flat.
Yeah, or you can just PM us, Zoom, let us go through more details with you. Okay, thank you for watching this video. Like, subscribe, sign, send to people. Go and sponsor this ad also, whatever. Okay, wish you all the best, a good balloting number and acquire something for yourself because this market has a lot of opportunity.
Okay,
my name is Jac. No, she's Jac. I'm Paul.
Bye-bye.
Bye.